Most people lose arguments before they even start talking. You get into it with someone and your mind goes completely blank. You stumble, you forget everything you wanted to say, and then 2 hours later, when you're alone at home, it all comes flooding back. Every perfect response, every line that would have ended it. But it's too late. After studying thousands of debates and getting crushed in discussions for years, I finally cracked the code. These 6 methods will make you unstoppable in any argument. And here's the part nobody expects. The winners are never always the smartest people in the room. Arguing is not about being right. It's about being smart. Today, I'm giving you 6 battle-tested methods, ranked from powerful to most powerful, so you know exactly which ones to use when it matters most. Method 1. Agree first, then destroy. When someone attacks your argument, the worst thing you can do is fight back immediately. Instead, agree with them first. If someone says your idea is stupid, say, "You know what? You make a fair point about that part, but there's one thing that doesn't add up and I want to challenge it." Watch what happens. They were ready for a fight. You gave them agreement instead. Their guard drops completely, their brain relaxes, and the moment their brain relaxes, you walk straight through the door they just opened. When you admit someone is partly right, you look confident and reasonable while they look desperate and reactive. You're not surrendering, you're setting a trap. Method 2. Ask questions that destroy their own argument. Never tell someone they're wrong. Make them figure it out themselves. Someone says people with good grades always get good jobs. Don't argue, ask, "So you think grades automatically make someone better at their job? Do you not think real-world skills matter more?" Watch them start poking holes in their own logic. You're not attacking them. You're just asking innocent questions, but those questions are traps, and they walk straight into every single one. When someone convinces themselves, they actually believe it, and you become the calm, reasonable one while they unravel in front of everyone. Method 3. Control the words and you control the room. The words you choose decide whether you start a war or win a conversation. Never say, "You're wrong." Say, "I feel confused by that logic," instead. Never say, "That's a bad idea." Say, "Help me understand how that works." Small swaps, massive difference. Use words that make people agree without thinking. Obviously, clearly, everyone knows. These words make your point sound like common sense instead of an opinion, and ask questions that only have one answer. Would you not agree that results matter more than intentions? Of course they say yes. Now they're nodding along with everything you say next. You haven't argued a single thing. You've just led them exactly where you want them to go. Method 4. Drown them in information. When someone challenges you, hit them with so much data their brain can't keep up. Have you seen the 23% failure rate on this? What about the market data from last quarter? Did you look at the expert analysis and the long-term projections? Here's what happens in their mind. They're trying to process everything at once and their brain starts shutting down. They feel completely outgunned and they assume you must be right because you clearly know more than they do. The secret? You don't need every single fact to be perfect. You just need enough to make them feel like they're drowning. When someone can't respond to everything, they usually stop responding to anything. Method 5. Always give 3 reasons. Human brains are wired to trust groups of 3. 1 reason feels weak, 2 feels incomplete, 3 feels like you've covered everything. Always give 3 reasons, 3 examples, 3 benefits. This plan will save money, improve results, and make everyone happier. I disagree for 3 reasons. It's risky, it's expensive, and the timing is completely wrong. When you consistently deliver 3 points, you sound more prepared than everyone else in the room without anyone understanding exactly why. Structure is power, and 3 is the most powerful number in any argument. Method 6. The one line that ends everything. This is the most dangerous weapon you have. One perfectly timed line that shuts down their entire argument and leaves them with nothing to say. That's interesting advice from someone who's never actually done this. I love how confident you sound about something you just learned 5 minutes ago. If this strategy is so good, why aren't you using it yourself? The key is timing. Wait for them to overextend. Wait for them to say something that doesn't hold up. Then deliver your line quietly and calmly. Not mean, surgical. The best one-liners don't attack the person. They expose the flaw in their logic so clearly that everyone in the room sees it at the same time. When you land this right, the argument doesn't just end, it disappears. Here's what separates people who win arguments from people who just have them. Don't use one method, combine them. Start with agreement to drop their guard. Use 3 points to sound prepared. Drown them in information if they push back, and keep the one-liner ready for the exact right moment. The person who can read the room and switch between these methods without hesitation is the person who never loses. That's not intelligence, that's preparation, and now you have it. Pick one of these methods and use it in your next conversation today. Just one. Get comfortable with it. Then add another. Drop a comment below and tell me which method surprised you the most. Subscribe and hit the bell because next week I'm giving you something even more powerful than this. See you there.